had a new trailer drop this week, and it's for a Star Wars film called The Mandalorian and Grogu. For those who have been tuned in with Star Wars over recent years, The Mandalorian is a massive character. I think season 1 came out in 2021. Fan favorite. Pedro Pascal playing the Mandalorian, and Baby Yoda, aka Grogu. And they've had 3 seasons so far. And next year they are teaming up for a movie, which is also going to star Sigourney Weaver and a few other guys. They got Jeremy Allen in there as well. Still don't know what the plot for it is, but yeah, Star Wars, any Star Wars project I'm going to be tuning into, even though I will say that my Star Wars hype isn't what it once was. I think similar to Marvel, I think with the last 3 movies that Star Wars had, and I think there was the Boba Fett TV series and stuff, yeah, it just kind of feels like they've watered down the IP. But hopefully with this movie, there's also a new Star Wars film coming out, Andor, which is out on Disney Plus as well. Really good TV show. So they have had some good properties. Rogue One, another banger. But yeah, hopefully with this kind of could put the Star Wars movie back on track. And I think it's very smart for Disney to bring The Mandalorian to the big screen, because The Mandalorian and Grogu, they are both well-loved characters. This is coming out on Memorial Day next year. So this is, Disney are going to be putting a lot behind this. But, do you guys think that a television series can bring much to a theatre experience? Because it's very difficult in some circumstances for a television show to break onto the big screen. Normally you see it like they did with the Breaking Bad, El Camino. Like, it didn't go to cinema, but it was a feature film on Netflix, and it had that whole Netflix feel. But to bring it to the big screen, IMAX, all of that type of stuff, it's a big jump from a streaming show. So I checked, the trailer looks cool. It didn't get me super excited, but of course I'm going to watch it. It's Mandalorian, Grogu. But yeah, it's kind of strange that normally we see movies come out with Star Wars, and then Easter eggs or elements of those movies trickle down into TV shows, where this time around it seems to be the reverse. It seems to be a television series now going to the big screen, which I don't know if we've seen done before many times at this scale. But yeah, do you guys think The Mandalorian and Grogu could bring back that Star Wars hype? I remember when the most recent one, the first reboot, was it Rise of Skywalker? I can't remember what it was, but that trailer was like, everyone was super gassed, and then just like over time the hype for Star Wars has kind of died down. So do you guys think that this movie could bring back can bring back Star Wars to the heights that it was years ago? We're gonna amazing. Just worried they're gonna screw up the movie the other way around. Yeah, this is it. I think the Mandalorian and Grogu definitely suits better as a TV episodic show. Half an hour, 40 minutes, you can tap in and tap out. I don't know how this concept is going to work as a movie. It's going to be interesting. And then we've got the other way around. Movies can make great TV shows. Lord of the Rings. You know what? That Lord of the Rings TV show, I've heard mixed. I've not watched it, but I've heard mixed opinions. I've heard that Season 1 and Season 2 was rubbish. I've heard Season 1 was rubbish. Season 2 was banging, which was great. And I've also heard both seasons were really good. So it'd be interesting to see what you think about the Lord of the Rings TV show in Prime. I still need to watch that because Season 3 is coming out soon. But yeah, look, Mandalorian and Grogu, unfortunately I can't play it on stream because, like I said at the top end of the show, I'll get copyright strikes. And yeah, man, got to start earning money on YouTube, and you can't with copyright strikes. But yeah, this is coming out Memorial Day next year, so it's 22nd of May 2026. This was the teaser trailer. Going to be interesting to see how they deal with the marketing for this and what future trailers have in store for us. All right, cool. So that was that. So Lord of the Rings is Unreal. It's locked back into that. All right, cool. I'm going to check that out. I'm going to start doing some throwback reviews actually, and stuff that I missed out on. So I'm going to chuck the Lord of the Rings TV show in there in one of my shows once I've caught up with it, because yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I've missed out on that I could, talk to you guys about. And if you've watched it, we can have a good conversation about it.